Blog Talk Radio.
The number one podcast for plus-size women. I'm your host, Chenese Lewis, coming to you live from Los Angeles. Today is Monday, January 13th, 2014. Make sure you like the Chenese Lewis Show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Chenese Lewis Show and follow us on Twitter at Chenese Show. And make sure you bookmark the website at CheneseLewisShow.com. Now, the Chenese Lewis Show was recently mentioned on Ebony.com in the 6 Plus Fashion Power Players on the Rise. And the article, I quote, "The Chenese Lewis Show, her podcast, is an important voice in the plus-size fashion, providing a platform and outlet for those who are making moves within the community." So that was super excited, and everyone on the list are doing great things in the community, and I'm honored to be on that list with them. And also, the podcast was nominated for a podcast award at the New Media Expo in Las Vegas. So great things are happening with 2014 off with a bang. But I wasn't able to attend the awards because I was already committed to going to the Curvy Fashionista Blogiversary, which was absolutely amazing. Congratulations to Marie Dene for 5 years of being fab. So today on the show, our guest includes Sabrina Coleman, who announced the top 5 contestants for Fashionlinkvi Fashion Weekend LA casting call, editor-in-chief of Pose Magazine, Tiffany Jones, but first, the founders of SONSEE Woman, Vanessa and Sam. SONSEE Woman is a plus-size hosiery line, especially for plus-size women, or as they say, SONSEE-size women who have a difficult time finding sexy, luxurious hosiery that truly fits. Until now, plus-size hosiery has been tight, controlling, restricting, uncomfortable, and so in bland colors that are generally thrown out after one wear. But not anymore. SONSEE has created the best thing to come out of Italy, next to Sophia Loren, that is. Australian design, Italian materials, and manufacturing have been married to create hosiery that stretches beyond your imagination. Let's welcome Vanessa and Sam to the show. How are you?
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you? And where are you calling from today? Are you in Australia?
We are calling you all the way from Melbourne, Australia. It's a whopping 42 degrees here. I don't know if that is in your conversion. That's 100 plus here today. So our kangaroos are on fire.
And what time is it there?
What time is it here?
It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Okay, well, we're excited to talk to you. Now, tell me a little bit about both of your backgrounds in fashion. What were you doing before you came together for this hosiery line?
Okay, I'll start with myself. So I've been a stylist for as long as I can remember. So dressing women with curves, without curves, and men has basically been what I've been doing since I can remember. How that now marries in with Vanessa is we came together a while ago and decided that we really wanted to start creating a hosiery line for just your standard size women all over the world. And we sold that as a private label to some of the leading retailers around the world. And even big companies in the United States as well, where we would stock our brand. It's not until a lot of women started complaining to me who I dressed, saying, why can't I find a simple pair of tights that, that do feel beautiful, that make me feel beautiful, and I can dress it up and dress it down. And I really didn't have an answer for them for a long time up until now. So I relayed that information to Vanessa and basically told her to make it happen. And she created the idea of this ultra stretch technology that has no ugly panels and no uncomfortable dig. And the technology is truly incredible with how far it can stretch.
And Vanessa, what is your background in?
Basically, I'm in the boring aspect of the fashion industry, I suppose you would say. I come from a technical background, originally starting off in quality assurance, making specifications, pattern making. So really, the foundation of creating a product. So when we got together and we started to do hosiery, there was always this gap in the market that we saw, and people kept asking Sam for, just a simple pair of hosiery. So after many countless samples and test runs and trials and fittings, we eventually got there to a pair of hosiery that people tell us they can wear all day. They don't have to tug at it. It's beautifully made. It's Italian, which the Italian hosiery industry is the best industry in the world, creating the most high-quality products. And we just thought that everybody deserved, this staple item that you require as a woman in your wardrobe.
Such a basic thing that was missing, that was so frustrating to us. So, here we are. SONSEE was born, and now we're just spreading the love and the news about what it can do, because, you may have, you were at the event, the Curvy Fashionistas event, and look, hundreds of guests took samples home. Do they even really know what they took home? I don't think so. They might even just pick it up thinking that it's just another pair of tights that probably isn't going to fit their curves. But that's not what it is at all. It is a highly technical, state-of-the-art product that has the ability to continue to stretch without the ugly panels in the back.
Now, so you two already have hosiery lines for smaller women that are private labels that are already being distributed and already successful. So this isn't your first time tackling this type of product, correct?
Oh, no, absolutely not. Hosiery is what we do. Hosiery is what we do and what we know. Absolutely, this isn't the first time that we're in hosiery. Absolutely not. This is just our first curvy line, so for SONSEE size women, plus size.
Now, did you have reservations about entering the plus size market? Because a lot of designers and a lot of companies, they ignore the plus size women.
For us, we were okay with that everybody was ignoring plus size women. We wanted to tackle it head on. We didn't want to use any other woman but plus-size women in our campaigns. We've shown that on our website, that we use real women, not, a size 12 model on our shoot. We use real plus-size women around the world, from the United States, from our Atlanta photo shoot, all the way to our Melbourne photo shoots. These girls have real curves. And we're okay with that. We're okay with the fact that other labels are ignoring it. They're fearful. They're fearful of how they're going to make it work, how they're going to make it look. And that's what Vanessa and I absolutely love. We love that challenge. And, you know, we both stand back and look at our photo shoots that we've created in Melbourne and in Atlanta, and how beautiful do these women look. And they're wearing nothing at all except a pair of our tights and a bra. So it's very revealing and very confronting. But we're proud of that.
Another thing I really love about your models you use, besides being real plus-size women, they aren't overly photoshopped either. Like, I actually see rolls on the women like we have in real life, but they look great.
We do not
was this a hard decision for you to make?
Yeah, we do not Photoshop the rolls. We do not Photoshop her curve. The only thing we'll Photoshop, the simple things that the model would also want us. If she's got a little pimple, a little blemish, we'll Photoshop them out for her sake as well, because she wants to look nice in the pictures a little bit too. But we do not change her body shape ever.
And I think it was really important for us, and, being a woman, that you want to see other women in the product that you're going to wear. So you want to know that, I've got a bump and a lump in this spot, but look at this beautiful girl, and it's fitting over her curves. I think that's a really important thing to have, especially in this day and age. And what happens, people get reconstructed, I suppose, in Photoshop.
Right.
Absolutely. And it's disgusting, because now you are not looking at anything in reality. It is just all so fake. And that's why Vanessa and I believe that our size 10 to 24, that is the largest size we go to in the United States, we always want to make sure that in one of our photo shoot campaigns, we have a size 24 woman in that campaign, because the fan mail that we've received from women who are size 24 have said, how have you even put this size woman on your campaign? Thank you. It's just unseen before. So thank you for making me feel like I am represented by your brand. And that's when Vanessa and I realized that we are now on something big, and that we really, we would never, ever, ever, ever regret doing that, even though that some people have obviously encouraged us not to do that and to stick to a much more smaller. We'll always go against that. We will always use a 24 girl in our campaign with pride.
That is absolutely fabulous. Now, right now on the website, you have 5 styles available for purchase. Now, will you be introducing new styles in the near future?
We will be introducing, of course, our fashion line, which is a lot of your beautiful runway prints. We wanted to start with the basics because, that's how life begins. Everything simple first. And just for plus-size women around the world, just to get their basic line down pat. Then we'll launch fashion, and then we'll launch our collaboration collection with Swarovski Crystal in the future.
Oh, wow. That sounds exciting.
You'll be able to purchase a pair of tights with Swarovski Crystal elements.
Nice. So, okay, you mentioned the size range is 10 to 24. Now, what is the price point? So
our price point starts from
your $19.95 to the $24.95, and that's currently we're only selling from our Australian website, so that's in Australian dollars. So it's actually a little less for American customers due to the price conversion. So it's around about from $17 to $22.
Okay, and then you mentioned though this is a very high quality hosiery. And I when I was at the party at the Curvy Fashionista blogiversary, you mentioned that it won't run as easy as maybe other hosieries.
Oh, absolutely not. So have you had an opportunity to try a pair of the samples that you got from the event? Did you have an opportunity yet?
Not yet, but I do plan on it this week.
Yeah, so you'll instantly feel that there is a durability to the product. It isn't weak by any means. It will cop a lot of abuse, and it will keep its shape, and it will wash. It won't peel and ball. It won't keep dropping or sagging. So the product is of the highest possible quality you could purchase. There is no higher quality, otherwise we would be using it. That is the highest quality you can have in hosiery. It's the Rolls Royce of the hosiery material that we use. And some of our collection has 3D technology, which means that it's spinning round and round your leg in a 3D direction, not just up and down. That also makes it very durable.
And so, like a lower quality hosiery, how do we know the difference for somebody that's, not in the industry? How would the average person know the difference between a low quality and a high quality, just by the feel, or do you?
Yeah, you'll definitely feel the difference as soon as you touch the product. Some of the lower quality hosiery ranges, that if they feel that rough texture that almost, could exfoliate you when you put them on. And also, you'll instantly feel basically that as soon as you stretch the item, that there's no resistance in the stretch, which that helps with durability as well. You'll find that, lower quality products, once you wear it once, it might not bounce back into shape, whereas the SONSEE woman hosiery definitely bounces back. So you don't get that sagging at your knees or your ankles, or, so it'll be a silky smooth product as soon as you have it on. But basically the touch is one of the main components.
Now, do you have plans of exclusively selling online or eventually being sold in department stores?
Oh, we would love to be sold in department stores. Do you have any contacts for us? But at this moment, it is just purely sold online. But yes, Vanessa and I are investigating the right department stores or the right stores around the United States that would represent.
Well, actually, I have listeners that own plus-size boutiques around the United States. Would you be interested to be in private boutiques?
Oh, of course. Sometimes a boutique represents a brand like SONSEE way better than a department store ever could, because they've got a very loyal clientele. So absolutely. But, the United States, for the plus-size sector, Vanessa and I are still learning that, in which stores we want to be in. So, of course, we're open to the right guidance and the right advice, absolutely. And that's why we teamed up with people like the Curvy Fashionista, because, we want to form alliances and be sponsors of events like that, so we can be put in the right room with the right people like yourself that can help SONSEE women grow in the United States correctly.
Right. And so I had the pleasure of meeting you at the Curvy Fashionista Blogiversary, as you just mentioned, and you were the title sponsor, which lets me know that you're trying to make a splash in the plus-size market in a major way. So do you plan on participating in more events in the plus community?
Oh, absolutely. This was the beginning of a very long relationship with the United States. We wanted to show everybody that, you know, we are a very serious player and that we are going to form alliances with the leaders in the fields. And absolutely, there will be so much more for the United States to see from SONSEE Woman.
Well, I'm very excited about this line. I like everything you're doing, from the branding to the high-quality product. We're so excited to have you catering to us plus-size women, and I just wish you continued success with everything.
Thank you so much.
And tell us the official website where the products can be purchased.
So you can purchase any of our beautiful products on sonseewoman.com. Did you want me to spell that out for you, or will your viewers be able to see that link?
Spell it.
So that's SONSEE woman.com.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being guest on the show today, and definitely keep me updated when you have new styles released.
Oh, absolutely, and we can't wait to hear your feedback on how you felt when you tried your first pair of SONSEE. We'd love to hear from you.
I will. I'll tag you on the pictures, too.
Oh, perfect.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Thanks for speaking with us.
Thank
you. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Bye.
And up next on the show is Tiffany Jones. Tiffany Tip Jones is publisher and editor-in-chief of Pose Magazine. Pose Magazine is the award-winning plus lifestyle publication for men and women, awarded Full Figured Fashion Week's Plus Lifestyle Magazine of the Year. Pose Magazine was born with an intense focus on the elevation of the mind, body, and business of the plus community. Pose shares the good news and celebrates great people. Pose Magazine encourages you to be more, do more, live plus, and Pose Magazine is devoted to encouraging plus men and women to aspire to higher heights in the effort to achieve their own personal and professional fulfillment. Pose Magazine just celebrated its 3-year anniversary with a celebratory issue out right now. Let's welcome Tiffany to the show. Hi, Tiffany.
Hi, Chenese. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fabulous. Honored to be here.
Well, yeah, I'm happy to have you back on the show. So for those listening that are not familiar with Pose Magazine, tell us a little bit about the mag and what makes it different from other plus-size magazines.
Well, Pose, despite popular opinion, is not a fashion publication, although we have fashion, of course, because we want to appeal to many different readers. We are a lifestyle publication, so we cover most things that you run into in life, from money, health, wellness, love, parental relationships, the good news, highlighting people who have done incredible things in their communities or industries, and, of course, fashion, and a bunch of things in between.
And Pose Magazine, as I said earlier, just celebrated 3 years, and the Best of Pose issue is out right now. Who are some of your favorite interviews over the last 3 years that are highlighted in this anniversary issue?
Oh, my God. Okay, so Dr. Maya Angelou. We got 16 minutes with her, and that was incredible. I would say that's one. 2, and this might be a little strange because she wasn't on the cover, was Celia Clancy, the CEO of Ashley Stewart. I'm not sure if she's still CEO, but she was when we spoke to her, and she had incredible insight as well. And I would say Giselle Grayson. was in my top 3. She really bared her soul and really encouraged women with her story about where she's come from and obviously where she's ended up. So those would be my top 3.
Oh, wow. So, and I'm surprised you didn't say Monique.
I'm sorry. Hopefully Monique's not listening.
So she's number 4. She's number 4.
Well, we'll just put her at number 4. It's really hard to beat out Giselle because of how transparent she was with her story, and because Pose is all about inspiring and encouraging and showing. Right. It's a reflection of who I am. Like, I birthed it because it was a reflection of what I think about. And I'm always thinking, gosh, if you only knew where I came from, you wouldn't be so impressed. And so I'm like, how many people have a success story only because they have this, like, tall tale of it wasn't always this pretty. It wasn't always this shiny.
Right. So how do you think your magazine has evolved over the last 3 years?
Oh, that's a loaded question, Chenese. I think it's evolved in its design layout. It's also evolved in the consistent content that we have. Initially, we had some fairly detailed interviews. I mean, it was very word heavy, and you can kind of get lost in it. And I think that was a big mistake on our part. A lot of our readers were expecting fashion, and so when they went into the magazine, they just want to flip through to the pictures, and so we really needed to get their attention, and it took some time to do that. And now they expect to have information that they could actually apply to their lives, to their, something that's going to reach down deep into their psyche, to their heart, that just make them feel good about themselves. So I think we had to come from that. It was a very black and white newspaper-ish stage, I think, that we had, and we've evolved immensely from that place.
Right. And so you kind of learn as you go. With every other project, it kind of creates itself into what you have today, right?
Absolutely. When we started with Pose, it was birthed out of the Plus Academy, out of Gwen DeVoe's Plus Academy, and it was really not supposed to be anything but a mock publication for Plus Academy, like something we put together for our students so that they had something to take away. And I remember Renee Jennings calling me. I was like 7 months pregnant and doing nothing, and she says, "Whatever happened to Pose, Tiff?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm pregnant. Like, I can't do anything." And she says, "Come on, man, let's work this out." And she was a major force in my ability to kind of bring it back to life. Within 7 days, we had an entire team from here to the Netherlands because she stepped up, and she was very instrumental because I was bedridden, so it was nothing that I couldn't do by phone or internet. And she was like, "Tiff, we can do this," and we did. And that's our first issue was with Cinderella. So I mean, it kind of creates itself. You're right.
So over the 3 years with the magazine, you have remained active in the Plus community, and most recently you were the media sponsor for the Curvy Fashionista Blogiversary. Now, I see photos are already circulating around on social media, but will you have the official event coverage in the next issue?
Ooh. It's actually on our website right now. We didn't get the images in time to be in the next issue because the next issue comes out this week. So we had already finished putting the whole issue together before the event, essentially. So, but that would have been so cool if we could have, but the timing just didn't work out.
So you go to the Pose magazine blog, you say?
Yeah, you can go to magpose.com, and you're able to see all the pictures, all 250 beautiful, wonderful images of that event. And, of course, you, Chenese, in the blue dress.
Well, thank you. So does Pose have any other events in the works or sponsoring anything that's coming up?
I'll be speaking with your next guest tomorrow about that. I'm not quite sure yet. 2014 is looking pretty jam-packed, but until we have some things solidified, I don't want to spoil it for anyone. But we are open to being a part.
Now, I know you mentioned this to me briefly. What about retreats? Are you thinking about doing retreats still somewhere in the future?
Yes, actually, we had scheduled to have a women's retreat in St. Croix in April, and we've decided, since it was by popular demand, to switch it to a couples retreat later on in the year, because it seems like a lot of folks really wanted to be with their special someone out in the islands and just get have some speakers there, some cool down time, and no children. So I think we're going to focus on that, and Pose will be presenting that to the people soon.
All right. Well, that sounds exciting. What is the ultimate goal for your magazine that you want to achieve?
A big part of me, Chenese, wants the issue to be in print. It's a very expensive desire, and it's also very lofty when it comes to people really, a lot of publications going mobile. But we keep getting that cry for, we want it in print, we want to hold it in our hands. So it's novelty. We want that. And so I think a great part of me really wants to be in print, Walmart, Barnes & Noble, just all over the place. I think the quality of the publication deserves it. So I would say that's one of my greatest goals.
Yeah, the layout is really, really nice. It's really well put together, I must say that.
That would be because of Mr. Kenny Boyd.
Who?
Kenny Boyd, graphic designer Kenny Boyd. He is incredible. Anything that you need drawn up, he can do it. He's amazing.
All right. Well, we're going to have to look him up. And if anyone is listening and interested in being in your magazine, is there a way to submit? Are you looking for people to interview or people to model? How does that work?
Yes, absolutely. We are always accepting submissions from models. We ask that they submit directly to model@magpose.com and send at least 4 high-res images. If you want to write, info@magpose.com, and if you want to be featured, Tiffany@magpose.com. So if you want to be featured, come directly to me. I'll take care of you.
Well, awesome. Well, do you have anything exciting coming up? You said the next issue is already complete, so when does the next issue drop?
January 16th, Thursday. It's going to blow your mind.
So your magazine does not come out on the 1st of every month?
No, it comes out on the 16th of every month. It was born on the 16th. It comes out on the 16th, yes.
Okay, so can I get like a little sneak peek of what's to come out Thursday?
I'll send it to your email address.
You know what I'm saying? We can't get like an exclusive. Tell me what. You don't have to tell me who's on the cover, but tell me something. We need a little exclusive.
Okay, well, whoever's on the cover, there's going to be 3 of them on the cover.
Okay.
3 of the same person. That's all I can tell you. It's going to make you smile.
Okay. Fair enough. So what is the official website to keep up with everything Pose?
Oh, that would be magpose.com, magpose.com, and throughout all your social media networks, it's the same, @magpose.
Well, thank you so much for being on the show. Pose Magazine is doing great things in the plus community, and thank you for doing an article on me in last year. That was one of my highlights of 2013, so thank you for that.
Oh, you're very welcome. You are beautiful. Oh, my God. Yes, we love the photo shoot and everything. Shout out to Merciful Photography in L.A. Oh, yes.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, and keep up the good work.
Thank you, Chenese. Have a great night.
You too. Bye-bye. And the last but definitely not least is Sabrina Coleman. Sabrina Coleman is a publicist and the owner of Pansophy PR, but today is here to represent Fashionlinkvi Fashion Weekend coming up May 30th through June 2nd in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. 2014 marks the first year of Fashionlinkvi Fashion Weekend, which will be a yearly event in St. Croix, along with extravagant fashion shows. Guests will enjoy a variety of fashion industry-related workshops, celebrity guest appearances, and extraordinary entertainment. It is the goal of Fashionlinkvi to attract much-deserved attention to the beautiful island of St. Croix while showcasing the brilliant local and national fashion designers involved. Each year, 2 nonprofit organizations will benefit from the events, and Fashionlinkvi will host 2 model searches, one in Los Angeles and one in New York. The Los Angeles model call has already taken place, and we are going to announce the 5 finalists live on the air tonight. Let's welcome Sabrina to the show. Hi. Bree? I can't hear you. You're connected, but I can't hear you for some reason. Bree? Let me try to.
Hello? Hello?
Bree? Okay, there you go. All right. So, first, before we announce the... Huh?
How are you?
Oh, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Before we announce the finalists, I want to talk a little bit about the event. So tell me a little bit about Fashionlinkvi Fashion Weekend and who is behind it.
Okay, Fashionlinkvi, this was our first year, and it actually started from the vision of Anastasia Rivers, who is a resident in St. Croix. And she did an expose competition this year, and the prize for the expose competition to the locals of St. Croix was to win the opportunity to showcase their talents at Fashion Link for Fashion Weekend. So whoever won in the expose competition gets to show at Fashion Weekend for no charge, and they get to be amongst all the celebrities that will be there. So it's her vision.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
And she brought me on board just to help coordinate the whole thing.
So what do we have to look forward to on the itinerary that weekend?
That weekend, the weekend is completely filled. We start on Friday evening with a press conference, and then that evening we have a fashion preview, so you'll get a little snippet, look in to see everything that's going to be shown on Saturday and Sunday. Saturday all day we have a beauty expose, so there's hair styling tips. Ed Gillespie, celebrity stylist, will be there to do a hair class for an hour. Patricia Calhoun out of New York is a celebrity makeup artist, and she will be there giving a makeup class. We have people doing yoga, health and nutrition, a wellness expose. So Saturday is covered with the whole beauty expose, and then Saturday night is the main event, which is the Plus Fashion Show, which you're hosting so graciously. And we will have, that's all Plus. We'll be all Plus designers on Saturday evening. Leon Robinson, the well-known actor turned singer now with his new hit, Love is a Beautiful Thing, will be on hand to perform, along with Elia out of North Carolina. He will perform that evening as well as Giselle Grayson. She will be modeling and performing. And then Sunday we have a beach party swimwear fashion show, and Jadine, the Soca Diva, is going to roster it up for us on Sunday. Will be the close.
So are tickets already available for sale, and will you be able to purchase tickets at the door?
Tickets are available online for sale at our official website, which is fashionlinkvi.com. And if you buy advance tickets, they are obviously cheaper. If you buy them at the door, which you can do, they're about $10 to $15 more expensive. But you can buy advance tickets for the entire weekend, or you can buy individual tickets. You know, you can pick and choose which events you would like to attend.
Now, you know, it was seen that you were going to be on the show tonight, and so I got a couple of questions from people that are interested in attending. Now, one of the questions I got is there a host hotel for the event? If you are flying in for the festivities, where should you stay?
Yes, we do have a host hotel, and that's the Palms at Pelican Cove in St. Croix. That's where we are all staying, so come join us there.
And also another question I got was, do you need a passport to travel to St. Croix?
I don't believe so. I could be wrong, so definitely Google that one. But I don't think so because it is is part of the U.S.
Right. So you held a model search in L.A., and one is coming up in New York. Now, first, tell me what's up for grab with the model search. What will these two lucky ladies win?
The two lucky ladies are going to win an all-expense-paid trip to St. Croix, and that includes airfare and hotel, and they will get the opportunity to model in the main event, which is the plus-size fashion show, on Saturday evening, and a few of them will also be chosen to model Friday night at the preview event.
Now, do you know the details for the New York casting call yet, or is that to be announced?
I do know the details, and I can give them to you if you want the exclusive.
Oh, yes.
Okay, that will be held in New York on February 9th, and it will be from 3 p.m. to 5 p.m., and the casting will take place at the Paramount Plaza building located on 51st Street and Broadway.
Awesome. And so who are the judges for the New York casting call? Do you have that information yet?
Yes, I do. We have the wonderful Tanya. She is the beauty director for Full Figured Fashion Week, so she will be joining us. Myself, I will be there, and Anastasia Rivers is actually going to fly up for that casting as well.
Oh,
and there might be a few other little surprises in New York, too. So.
Okay, well, that sounds exciting. So we are about to announce the 5 finalists from LA's casting call, and these are just the finalists. When will the 2 winners be announced? After you have the New York casting call?
Well, we are going to announce the LA winner on February 1st.
Okay. So the LA winner will be before
right.
You go to New York, that'll be announced.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
Okay.
So he has time to prepare.
So what were you looking for at these casting calls? What's the type of model that you want to participate in Fashionlinkvi?
We were looking for somebody with a tremendous amount of poise. The walk was also very important, and a component that was just extremely important was their communication and their genuineness and their friendliness, because not only is this person going to strut her stuff on the runway, but she's also going to have to interact with the people in St. Croix. She's going to have to do autograph signings. I believe she's also going to get a free photo shoot as well. So we wanted somebody that was easy to work with, that was fun, friendly, and we found more than that. I mean, we were just amazed at all the ladies who came out for the LA casting.
Yeah, and I happen to be one of the judges at the LA casting, and I got to say, it was a great group of women that came out, and it was very hard to narrow it down to the top 5. Very, very hard. So if someone is listening and they don't make the top 5, or they aren't able to make the casting call to LA or New York, are there still opportunities to model in the fashion show?
There are. We are taking submissions online at the Fashionlinkvi.com website. However, if you do sign up and you are chosen, it's then your responsibility to get there and pay for your own hotel.
Right. You're on your own with your expenses.
Right.
So we are about to announce. Now let's get a drum roll. Hold on. I have sound effects. Okay, so we are about to announce the top finalists for the Los Angeles Model Show. The moment you've all been waiting for. Now, this list is in no particular order, correct?
Correct.
And one of these ladies will win an all-expense-paid trip to St. Croix to participate in the fashion show. Top 5, let's go.
Top 5, no particular order. First we have Misty, and I believe her last name is Marie, Misty Marie. The second name is Candace Kelly. The third name is Kara Ragland. The fourth name is Tia Grace. And fifth is Joanne Rollo.
Yay, so congratulations to all the ladies that made the top 5. I feel like somebody was listening and just screaming. I feel somebody screaming at home listening. So, again, these are the top 5 finalists, and the winner will be announced February 1st. Now, where will the winner be announced on February 1st? Where to look for the announcement?
We will announce it on our Facebook page, which is Fashion Link Fashion Weekend, and we will also announce it on our website.
Well, excellent. Congratulations to all the ladies that made the top 5, and you're going to be in New York looking for some more fabulous women. Again, that was February 9th, and you'll be posting that casting information on the Facebook page, too?
Correct.
And is there anything else important about the weekend that we didn't cover that you want to stress?
I just want to stress, overall we're trying to drive tourism is the main industry down in St. Croix. And Anastasia, her goal here is to really just drive fashion to St. Croix to boost their economy. So that's why she's putting this whole weekend on. And it's going to be fabulous. Music, fun, food, great people like yourself down there just on the beach enjoying. So save your money for vacation. Go to Fashionlinkvi Fashion Weekend.
Yes, it's going to be amazing. I can't wait. Well, thank you for announcing the top 5 on the show. I know those ladies are super excited. And tell me the official website for the event.
Fashionlinkvi.com.
Well, all right. Well, I will see you soon, and keep me posted on updates because we're going to have more people involved with the event scheduled to come up on the show in the upcoming months, like Leon. I'm excited about the opportunity to interview him. So keep us posted on all the updates.
I will, and thank you for your commitment to the Plus community. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you. And I will see you in St. Croix.
I will see you there. Ciao.
All right. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
And thank you to all of my fabulous guests this evening. Tune in next week, and we'll have more Plus industry professionals with stories to not only inspire you. If you're interested in advertising on our show or being a guest, visit the website at CheneseLewisShow.com. And if you haven't already, don't forget to join our Facebook page at Facebook.com/CheneseLewisShow and on Twitter at Chenese Show. I've been your host this evening, Chenese Lewis. Thank you for tuning in and supporting. Until next time, keep thriving in your curves and be blessed.